We just received one of the biggest Roblox updates we've got in a while, and so much more crazy news. Stay tuned and let's get into it. Let's start the update to the situation. So recently, the community's been freaking out over this new update. This isn't the one I'm talking about in the intro, by the way, that's at the end. That being Limiteds 2.0. How normal limiteds work is that they sell like an amount, and then those eventually go limited. So if 500 were sold before limited, there are only 500 in the world. Then people can buy and resell the original 500. But this is saying that you can sell them even if the original stock isn't sold out. I don't know, it's pretty confusing and weird. Correct me if I'm wrong, but I think it's just items that you can buy and resell right away. You don't have to wait for them to go limited or whatever. But the update I have for you on this is that every collectibles is what they're called by the way, instead of limiteds or limited 2.0. But every collectible will have its own ID, which is confusing because doesn't that already exist? Like limiteds are numbered. And also this update will break current trading bots. Another interesting thing mentioned in this tweet though, is that this opens up the possibility of other stuff like game passes being collectible. However, it is very unlikely. Super confusing but interesting update. I'm curious to see how this will actually work when released. And next we have another update to the situation. So recently I covered that popular YouTubers have been promoting gambling websites. And obviously this is super bad for a few reasons. Namely, the fact an audience of probably super young kids are being exposed to gambling. And also the overall fact that most of these gambling websites are super suspicious. And well, recently a lot of people have come forward and shown how bad these gambling websites can get. Starting with Alex, who said that some of these sites rig the chances. What they do is they get someone super popular to promote it, and then rig it so it looks like that popular person making a lot, when in reality the average player will not have equal chances. Which isn't actually uncommon to be fair, like so many gambling websites, not even Roblox do this, but it just shows how fishy they all are. A lot of players have even come forward saying they got addicted to gambling on these sites and lost a lot of money. It's all pretty insane. Roblox gambling is getting out of hand, so please if you see someone promoting a gambling website, don't check it out, and overall never visit these gambling websites. Let's move to our second to last story, which is a massive one. We all know by now that Roblox events suck. They're all sponsored garbage that isn't fun. Well, Roblox recently has been testing community events feature. Like look at this one for example, where the Please Join developers hosting an event called Donation Madness. And there's also this one where there's an ongoing event, and you can see it says join event and gives you a description of what the event is. These are in-game events developers can make. Now as good as this is, sadly it doesn't have the feature to give items. So it's not officially like a full event. I see it's being used for more live updates and live events. But overall it's a step in the right direction, and a super good update from Roblox. Like even if they can't give items, it's a great way for players to know about a new update or whatever. Let's move to our last story, which is pretty interesting. Wolf moderation sucks, we all know this by now. And a lot of us assume it's because they hire cheap workers to do it for them. But we may have just got an answer. Thanks to our investments around AI machine learning, we've been able to safely channel more of our first-line moderation to automated systems. So it's literally just AI and bots. That probably explains why the moderation is just clueless and makes no sense. Now to be fair, a good argument is that a lot of platforms in general just have bad moderation. The fact they said first-time moderation though means that all the big and important stuff. But yeah, if you enjoyed checking this video, people are mad at dead, then I'll see you in the next one.